Babe. Oh, there it goes. Sorry, I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm being a loud bitch. Okay. Hi, guys. What is up? I gotta get paint water. I was slacking. Okay, first runner up. What's up, Dallas? What's up, Ghost? How we doing? Alright, we gotta get out of that. What's up? Definitely not my internet since Friday at 1? Jesus. That sucks. What's going on with it? Why is it so angry? My channel. My channel. Chat. Live chat. Pop-up chat. You guys are literally hearing my brain work in real time. Or not work, I guess, depending on whatever way you want to look at it. Oh shit, I forgot. Hold on, I must. Oh my god. The level of unpreparedness is real, chat. I need to add. Where the fuck is my rewards? Okay, I did that. How? The ISP has no damn clue. They said to multiple people that it's an optical node needing replaced, and that they've said a third party dug up a line while they were working, and they said, we don't know what the problem is. Yeah. That's... So basically they're telling you, we don't know if and when this will be fixed at all. So, good luck, I guess? Okay. I think. Sorry, Spaz. Love you.
Love you.
But you're 15 minutes early and not 3 hours late. Progress. That's true. That's true. Oh, shit. And I forgot to add, guys, tomorrow Mom's going to be here with us. They said that all two different people at the same time, and then they kept lying and shit. They claimed a person Saturday the internet would be back up at 2, and the other person at 4, and then today they told someone else it'll be back up tomorrow, and then told another person it'll be back up September 1st. September 1st? Jesus Christ. Thank you, Bright Alert Karma. But yeah, Mom's going to be here tomorrow, guys. I forgot to put that on the schedule. Hey guys, so I've been working on our St. Jude event for this year. You guys are freaking in for it. Did you know that Mom is going to do the last day of the event with us? That needs to get the fuck out of here because that is disgusting. Energy drink that's been sitting for a day and a half. You did tell us last stream. Yay, Mom! But Mom's also going to be doing the last day of St. Jude with us. Do you guys remember what the last day was last year? What the fuck am I doing? That is not the way. If it actually was that, the ISP should have known real quick instead of jerking each other off instead of doing their jobs. We literally pay the bills for it. True. I barely remember yesterday, so no. Well, just a quick little refresher. The last day last year was paint dump day. So Mom has sacrificed herself to do paint dump day with us. Meaning that not only do you get to cover me in paint, but you get to cover Mom in paint as well. All right. I suppose that the first step is going to be the base coat. Because it's fully fucking gray at this point. A choice. Oh, no Daedalus. You get a 2-for-1. But if you want, you only get one handprint this year per donation. So if you want us to both have 2 handprints, you got to do 2. Shit. Uh-oh. That was not the intended effect here. There we go. Some people think I have a dirty mind, but it's not true. I regularly dump out my dirty thoughts, so it's very tidy. Oh, shit. I guess that's one way of looking at it. We watched a comedian one time, and the guy talked about how women's brains are just like millions of connected little pieces, and then men's brains are like boxes, and they have the certain box, and they open the box, and then they can put the box away, whereas women can't do that. Anyway, ever since we watched that, every time Hubby and I are talking about our brains, it's like, put the box away. Or stop it in its path before it keeps going. Oh my god, I did. I'm sorry. And in the meantime, all I know for sure is I can't play games with my friends at all. But at fucking all. So because I can't watch it on TV while I art, I haven't been feeling like arting, so I've just been playing a shit ton of Assassin's Creed Origins. Shit, Ghost, I'm sorry, dude. That sucketh. That sucketh. Major sucketh. Here goes Calcifer. So what did you guys get up to this weekend? Besides Ghost, who hasn't been able to play any games or use the internet at all. The place I ordered my wrong size Geek Bar from now will not ship to me because of excise task. Task? Tax. Jesus. That sucks. I also fuck mothers. That's fair. That's fair. But I ordered the right size one for another place. Well, we'll see if it gets here or if they cancel the order. Yeah, that sucks. The base coat takes forever. Forever. And yes, I already refilled the ones I have. Was it easy with that conversion kit that you got? I know you were getting a conversion kit so that you could do that. Moon-based hydrate. Shit. I need to go get my hydrate. I don't even have a hydrate. Hi, Archeros.
Fuck.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. How do we juice our wheatgrass? We have to get a juicer. They have them at Walmart for like $50.
Okay. I want to drink wheatgrass, baby. Hydrate. Thank you, Moonface. Painting your flame, boy. Yes, I am. No, the conversion is for non-disposable. Refilling the geek bar is super simple. Really? Prime Day, check the Jungle website first. Ah, there's my mother. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, yeah. Let's see if this command works. Nice. If anybody's willing, will you guys check those links? I set everything up already except for the daily rewards. And I gotta take the hashtags out because that was for my social media. I don't need the hashtags on there. To refill the geek bar, put needle nose pliers in the suck hole and pop off the nipple. There is a rubber seal and a cotton seal. Remove them, and with it turned off, dribble juice in the cotton inside and put it back together with a good whack with something hard. And it will pop the nipple back on. Wait, but you can only do a drop? Like, you can't, because within these, it's not just a drop, right? Like, how much juice is actually in these things when they're original? Because then it just sounds like a box mod where you have to drop juice every like 5 or 6 hits. Thank you for the shout out, Ghost. Appreciate that. Yeah, and it's 30 milliliters. Just squirt in a bunch and let it soak, and then keep going until it's full up. Okay, all right. Now I wonder how much a bottle of juice is, because I know you make your own. I wonder if it's actually cheaper still, or if it's without making, like if I bought a bottle of juice. I feel like it would have been much easier to airbrush this, but I didn't want to clean the airbrush because it needs a deep clean before I can use it again. I make a 50 milliliter batch for 6-ish. It's a lot more to buy the pre-made juice here. Yeah, well, I'm sure anywhere it is because they're doing the work for you. I just don't want to go back to mixing juice, but if it would be cheaper to do that instead of buying a new one, that's a whole different story. I think next time I do a sculpture this size, I'm going to try to do the base coat with the airbrush. At $65 a pop, I'll fill this fucker until the battery is dead, and then I'll replace the battery. Damn, bro. Next level. Next level dedication with that. The mod I got, the conversion was only 75 and it will last a couple years. And I go through 2 500 milliliter batches a month. So that will save you a significant amount. Strike the pose, chat. Next is the stingy part. It's about $500 per liter, but that will last 2 to 3 years. I mean, that is a lot, but also if you break it down into how much you would spend otherwise, I guess it's not so much. are you bending your piece over to bucket? There is nothing, no option for that. I'm unfamiliar with this pose. It's called. I am familiar with this pose. It's called face down asshole. Yes, yes. See, Arturos knows. Arturos gets it. Um, but for this particular piece, Ghost, or sorry, Reina, I'm still gonna call you Ghost, just like I call Cat the cat still, even though he's no longer a cat. Anyway, um, yeah, yeah, you basically got it. But there's no way to achieve that with this piece, Ghost. I don't think. I'm sure somebody could find a way, but I don't want to think about that. It used to be 165. Not with that attitude. I guess if there's a will, there's a way, huh, Ghost? Reina. Reina. The more curves it has, the harder it is to base coat. Oh, and when refilling a geek bar, make sure it is turned off or it gets messy. Even if it's not like active, what happens? Oh. Oh. That makes sense. Okay. I seen a spider. He's here. He's a little nugget. I know, Nugget. You're a good boy. No, you stay there. No, you stay there. You're gonna get hair in the paint. No, get down. Get down. Spider doing good. He's doing good. Crazy as ever. There is another way to refill them, but it's stupid and you still need to pop off the nipple, so there's no point. It just sounds crazy. You gotta pop off the nipple before you can refill it, chat. Remember. Remember that. each baby out there wishing they could just pop off the nipple and refill the tit with more milk. You're probably right. God damn. This is a lot of base coat. A lot of base coat, chat. I'm almost there on the base coat for this one though. And there are tabs and a key on the nipple, so you have to line it up properly or be whacking the nipple for a long time. What the fuck? Loki and Rambo got in big trouble? What'd they do? I watched several videos, decided they were stupid, and then figured out a gooder way. Yes, as you should. Oh, and FYI, both links worked. Thank you, Daedalus. Appreciate that. Yeah, and I'm switching it up a little bit this year for some of the days for St. Jude. We're gonna build a junkyard canvas together. I kept the sticker one so you guys can still cover me in stickers, and I'm gonna draw handmade stickers that I'll give away. We're gonna play with Shrinky Dinks, and the best part, at least I think everybody's gonna enjoy it the most, is we're gonna have a wheel of chaos, and every donation gets a wheel spin, and everything on there inconveniences me in whatever I'm doing. Which is, well, what everybody seems to enjoy the most. I get a Shrinky Dink in cold water. Oh, I didn't. They were horsing around and they knocked over a little table in the living room, and Michaela's llama jar fell and smashed. Oh no! I bought it like 6 years ago. She kept her weed and grinder in it, and she loved it. Aww! I hate that for you guys. That sucks. That really sucks. Did all the weed get destroyed too? That's my next question. The weed was okay, and luckily for them, her bowl landed on the rug and didn't break. Well, that's good. It's good to hear they get along, but that sucks. What's a little glass of your weed? Oh, it was in a Ziploc bag. That's good. That's good. Because that's what I was imagining, is it was just like sitting in a tray in there or something. Because that would have really, really sucked. Not only favorite stash jar broken, but also all the weed dumped. So 20 years ago, there was a song they say in it, "Fuck the police." Where today I feel like someone's gonna make a song that says in it, "Fuck ICE." I mean, you're probably right. Yeah, I could definitely see somebody doing that. I'm actually surprised that nobody already does or has, I guess. I looked all over the internet today for one of those jars and I could not find anything even close to it. That sucks. I could maybe make one. Do not fuck guys, it's bad. Okay, okay, okay. I actually thought of you, but I'm broke. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But in the future, if she would like a replacement, or you would like to get her a replacement, we can work something out. Do you know what a hinged jar is? It's like one that snaps closed. I could give a It could give a permanent shrinky dink. listen, sure, might be bad, but if someone who's the same gender as ICE officer fucks them, that's the automatic termination of the person being ICE officer. Even more so if it's a Latino. Oh my god. Savage! Do you have a wedding ring and just don't wear it? It's right there. It's always on. Always on. It's unremovable. Heard her got tattoo rings, so technically she's always wearing it unless someone chops off her finger. Yeah, let's hope nobody does that. I bought that llama jar for her at TJ Maxx for $5. Well, damn. Well, I definitely can't match that price, Archer. Holy shit, guys. So they were probably a closeout 6 years ago. No, that's not what I meant. Oh, I know. I was just, yeah, I was just making a comment. But yes, I know that you wouldn't expect me to be able to do that. Fun fact, Cash App only operates in the USA from my research. You know, some lady paid somehow managed to pay at the gas pump with her Cash App today. And she's like, it took $120. I'm like, and did you use a credit card to pay? Because usually, sometimes if depending on the credit card, if you use your card at the pump, it'll put like a temporary hold on your card, and so that's why I was asking. And she's like, no, I used my Cash App, and I wanted to ask, how the fuck did you use your Cash App to pay at the gas pump? For one, I didn't even know that was possible. And they require having an account with a USA phone number, USA address, and one other thing from USA. Cash App lets you get debit cards so you can use it as a regular card. Oh. See, I remember when it used to be it was an app and that's all you had. Because all the crackheads would come in with their Cash Apps and say, I need to buy this and can I transfer you $20 and off my Cash App and then you'll pay for my whatever? And I'm like, no, not doing that. Sorry, guys. I think this is my least favorite part about using this clay so far, chat, is the amount of base coats it takes to get it to be not gray anymore is ridiculous. Now the manatee I don't have to do as much because manatees are quite gray. Do I look like a bank motherfucker? I'm great at customer service. Yeah, no, not the way. That's not the way. Not the way, Daedalus. But there were quite a few crackheads that I did tell to fuck off entirely. So before it was, but after a bit they let people get debit cards so they could let people use them more and more. Favorable kind of how like PayPal also lets people get debit cards. So people can just leave money in PayPal or Cash App and still be able to pay for things at stores without worrying about where their money is. That makes sense. I saw my pet crackhead. He cleaned when he was nervous, and our floor was spotless. Did you really? That is true, though. I've experienced that. Well, not personally, but I've watched people do it. There was this one night in high school, we were all tripping balls, and not only this did this kid have a panic attack because he thought the bear in his tapestry was chasing him and trying to eat him. So that was a thing. But then after he calmed down, he literally, I mean, this basement was trashed. We woke up in the morning and he literally had like 14 bags of trash and clothes and whatever else bagged up and cleaned. He cleaned the mirrors, he cleaned the bathroom, like he fucking did everything. I've been driving Michaela's dad to and from work, 20 minutes every day for the last 4 weeks. And he always wants to stop at Circle K for the same crackhead homeless person. Comes to the window and mooch $1.20, and I always tell him I'm broke. And yeah, you're that right. He actually came up to the window and said, "Hey man, you got 20? It would save my life." No, dude. You know, it would save your life putting in an application at the Circle K you're hanging out outside of. Take a shower. They'll give you a job. God, I'm horrible. I do leave. I do leave. Do I leave cash and cash over PayPal? No, I don't. I'd rather have the money in an actual bank than a third party because just have PayPal and Cash App for accepting payments. Yeah. Dollar General definitely hires crackheads. I got carded for buying THC and weed. Well, yeah. Wait, at Dollar General? What are you talking about? Lady out! I was very drunk one night, and the only thing open was a drive-through. So they wouldn't serve me because I was on foot. So I called a cab. Bruh, did you really? I said, really? You don't think I'm over 21? And the girl looked at me right in the face and said, I can never tell. Oh, at a smoke shop. Those two different stories. That's fair. That's fair. Um, to be fair, Arturos, I card everybody. 7-Eleven drilled that into me. I don't care who you are, or like I literally have carded like people with walkers before that are clearly like 80, but I still card them. Funny thing about that though is most of them appreciate it. I've been thinking about getting Michaela a ring, but she always says she never wears a ring, so the tattoo is a great idea. Yes, Archeros, you should. Sorry. Archeros will respond to you when you're back. I did, and the cab driver said it was not uncommon, so this is like a thing he's experienced regularly. That's crazy. Oh no. Why does that happen? I have carded a sting person 2 times in 1 week. The same person at that. Yep, I do it too. And since I only have a cash app for accepting payments, once I move to Australia, I'll close the account because I ain't going to pay for a phone number and a P.O. box just to have a cash app. Plus, I'm planning to renounce my USA citizenship, so they probably not like that. Yeah, probably not. So once I move to Australia, I get a bank account or two there and transfer all my money out of USA banks and close them. Only one I would won't close is PayPal. Is there one I know PayPal lets you take your USA account and convert it to an Australian one. But if that doesn't work, I'll just create a new PayPal and operate it over there. Sounds like a solid plan to me. I'm back. Stupid ads. Welcome back, guys. Archeros, yeah, I presume you're back too. I was gonna say, yeah, and before we got the tattoo rings, I did have a ring, but it I kept it on my keychain because neither hubby or I liked wearing rings. So we just carried them around on our keychains. But this is much better. I saw a good one. If someone is being an asshat behind you to drive through, tell the cashier you want to pay for the next person. And when you get your food, hand them to the second hand them the second receipt and take both orders. And then they have to go all the way back around. That's a funny idea. I approve of this. Okay, does he like watches? My husband? No. And your little squirrel hands couldn't keep the ring on. Hey, how do you know? They make my sized rings. Thank you very much. Here's a reminder, guys. I'm going to be doing this until the event. There is a reminder where you can donate to St. Jude for when we start our campaign. You can donate early as well. We'll be doing all sorts of giveaways, rewards, wheel spins, crazy theme days. And every single donation, you guys can inconvenience me with your donation through the Wheel of Chaos. The Wheel of Chaos is posted in my Discord. But a few of the items on that wheel will only unlock if we hit our milestones. I have done that before, but what the worst part is I paid the drive-thru worker to put so much ketchup in their bag that they had to dig for their food. Fucking A. In a show, a gay couple uses watches as wedding rings, but watches in your case could do like a wedding choker for you and something else for hubby. We did actually ghost. It's funny you say that because we did talk about the choker thing, but hubby doesn't wear necklaces either, so really he just doesn't wear anything that's not clothes. Watches, jewelry, accessories. He really doesn't even wear hats. Very rarely does he wear a hat, if ever, anymore. He used to wear one of the do-rags, but he doesn't wear those anymore either. All right, after an hour of base coating, I might actually be ready to use a different color, chat. That's ridiculous. And remember, guys, Mom will be here tomorrow. Mom will also be participating in the last day for St. Jude, too. So not only do you guys get to cover me with paint this year, but you'll also get to cover Mom with paint. Well, my point was it could be anything. Like it technically a pair of wedding shoes. It's just something that means something for y'all. It symbolizes your marriage. Is my point. Yes, I agree with that. I think the thing where like people say, "Well, you have to wear a ring," I I disagree. The ring doesn't symbolize anything to me.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Man, the little flame boy is being really temperamental with me with this base coat.
Again.
Hello, darkness. Hydrate. That I can do. Just brand each other like livestock and call it good. I wonder why. And then I wonder why I'm single. Well, I bet you there's plenty of chicks out there, Daedalus, that are actually would be down for that. Plus, fuck rings are expensive as fuck, and the wedding ring industry is fucked up. Like, they try to claim if you're not buying the biggest diamond on the ring, you don't really love your partner. You know, I had a customer come in and tell my employee that her fiance doesn't love her enough to buy her a better ring. I was like, damn, dude. You need to settle down. And even she was like, it's not about the ring. It's nice I even have a ring, but because she wanted the ring. But it's nice that I even have a ring, but it doesn't mean he loves me less just because we can't fucking afford it. I don't want to have a mortgage on a piece of jewelry. Like, that's ridiculous. Can we say gold digger much? Yeah. I know why I'm single. One, I don't mingle, and two, most of the people on Tinder want long-term partners. I'd rather wait to get a longer-term bitch till after I move across the damn world. Yeah, that seems like a logical choice, Ghost. Like, you don't want to get really attached if that's really where your heart lies is moving. Then it's probably a good thing. To be honest, I don't need anything fancy. No diamonds. Just a simple band is fine by me. Yeah, see? I would love to get her a ring. Yeah, and see, I think maybe since she doesn't like rings Arturos, that the tattoo might be the best. Because I've not dated before, so I probably wouldn't be a good fit for long distance. Plus, I know I ain't gonna be wanting to live again in the USA after I move. Yeah, that's fair. My mom wants to buy me a ring for her and let me pay her when and if I can, 20 a month. I've been thinking of just getting her band because I know she does get worried about losing the gem. Yeah, that could be good too. Yeah, get a really nice band. Why should I support a country that doesn't want to support one of its citizens, and two, people who are queer and disabled? So I mean I don't disagree with you, Ghost. Not at all. I'm just agreeing with you on the fact that if you know for sure you're going to move, that it's probably smart not to set down roots here. Alright. I think if I can just coat over the top of this gray on the Flame Boy, I actually successfully clear coat or base coated 2 pieces. Yay! I wish there was way more progress today. This is not the progress I was hoping for, chat, at all. I don't know why these 3 spots are just like not taking at all. It's like it refuses to take any paint. Freaking me out, man. Like, people say they want to come to America for a better life, while Americans are wanting to leave America for better lives. I know, isn't it ironic? To be honest, I've been tempted to make my own ring. Hell yeah, you should. Yeah, it only took me almost 2 hours. I know. It's ridiculous. I feel like I got nothing done today. On this, at least. Pixie, you know, maybe a fun stream game to play with everyone. Mecha Chameleon. What is that? I've been watching this guy on Facebook. I know I told you about him. He farts on people with fart toy that makes some really nasty noises. I've been on and off watching his videos for a year. Oh, he actually farted on one of my exes, and it was so funny. I think he told me that. What are the odds, dude? Plus, all my friends are online and live ages away, and the closest one I have planning to move to Maui, and the other is planning to move to Denmark. So quite literally don't have roots where I live, plus I plan on cutting contact with family once I move. That's fair. Skillet. It's a dull version of hide and seek, but you have to paint yourself to hide into the objects. Interesting. That could be fun, actually. I like the sound of that for sure. I'd have to actually do a gaming stream, though. Oh my god, it finally did it. It finally did it, chat. Oh, shit. Fuck. It would be fun getting back to your roots. That's true. That's true. 3 more coats to go. Make it 4. No one likes an even number. An odd number. Yeah, it's true. I always inherently turn the TV to a even number. My mom is 5 inches tall, and I wish he would fart on my mom, or at least someone like my mom. My mom looks so small, but I bet you she would knock him out if someone disrespected her like that. Yes. You know, did I tell you guys there is a mailman that comes to my store, and he does deliver our mail too. But he comes in with 2 things. First, he comes in with one of those fart things every time, and he just walks around and follows people around with it, which is he's just kind of a weird dude. But and then the other thing is he always comes in, and I don't know how much money he spends on these because I know they're not super cheap. But he comes in with those firework things that you throw at the ground and they make popping noises. Poppers? I don't know. But he always leaves them in our change tray. And then I'm like, I can't really have explosives just hanging out in my change tray. And I never know what to do with them. I use streaming services. I don't have channels. Channels? Sorry, channels? Not channels. Jesus Christ. Volume, I meant. I meant volume. I'm like, wait, when am I using channels? I meant volume. Yeah, I also have streaming services. I don't have channels either. Well, I have those here, and they're like $2 for a box of 50. Yeah, and he drops like 20 off every single day. It's crazy. A mailman that carries poppers is using them as a dog deterrent. Ah, never thought about it that way. Take the poppers and throw them back at the mailman. Yeah, I guess I could see that, Daedalus. But also, like, stop leaving them at my store, dude. I'm sick of trying to figure out how to dispose of them. And with high school, with all the high schoolers gone for the year, or for the rest of the season at least, um, I don't have any of them to give them to. Don't worry, I give them to the responsible ones. Also, is it legal to carry explosives around in a government vehicle like that? Just 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 out of curiosity. I don't think so. I think the answer is probably not. Yeah, I'm like, but good question is how the fuck does he have access to your change drawer? No, no, no. Yeah, Arturos is right. The give a penny, take a penny dish. I give them to the responsible ones. Ergo, not the mailman. Facts. Facts. Wait, what? Mine carries an air horn and pepper spray. Well seasoned. Oh my god. You can't blame the dogs, though. Pasty white legs and shorts are thinking, milk bones. Bruh. He's also ex-military, so he loves my route because of the hills. Well, that's fair. No, that's housewife of husbands that work 80 plus hours a week. Well, seasoned dogs. Yay, BRB game downloaded. Let's see if it takes a flip and tell me my bloody BIOS needs to still be updated when it's already at the highest one. Moment of truth. So close. I got it so close, chat. Fucking goddamn it. There's these 3 spots that are driving me absolutely up the wall. Bloody hell. Did it not work? Huh. Negative. Well, screw it. Let's see if I can brick my computer. What does that mean? It's never a good thing. Oh, never a good thing. Installing a BIOS is not really meant for my motherboard, but just a different reversion. Okay, okay. I'm lucky if I can figure out how to make a new application work on my computer, let alone figure all that shit out. It's impressive to me. Worst case, I reinstall the other BIOS or have to get a new motherboard. That sucks, though. I got my PC remote back up, so no more jumping with a screwdriver? Huh? Jumping with a screwdriver. That sounds like a terrible life choice, no matter what the scenario. Sounds good, Lady L. My PC was built with 0 buttons, so when the remote goes down, I have to jump the power pins with a screwdriver. Okay, okay. I also don't know what that means, but it does not sound fun. So last week or 2 weeks ago, I had enough points on Microsoft to get only 2 DLCs for Assassin's Creed Origins while they were on sale. Oh, the only 2 DLCs. Hell yeah. That's a win right there. Would not even let me install it. That sucks. Power pins are the place the power button goes on PCs. Go to a central closed circuit to tell the PC to turn on. And in Dada's case, his is just a screwdriver. Alright. Well, I guess it's good to know that that's an option if everything else fails, but I hope I never have to attempt to do that because it's not going to end well for me. Oh no! I broke the crab, guys. That sucks. Quack, quack, quack. How are you, crazy dog? Only problem is I could not find the button cell charger, so I ordered another one, but I found the charger the other day. Also, I plan when I have enough points to get some in-game money for Assassin's Creed Origins to be able to get a really cool point I want from the store. Nice. Oh. Well, if Pixie Blaze spells somewhere wrong with something that has power going, you'll be quite shocked to find the result of your action. I love the remote start on my PC. It's convenient most of the time. A remote start. I'm doing good, crazy dog. How are you? Oh. Okay, what I'm dealing with is not something okay to talk about in chat. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, crazy dog. I know a lot of the stuff you have to deal with is not discussable, but if there's anything we can do for you, or if there's anything I can do for you to make a day better, let me know. Anyone can do to make it better. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, crazy dog. Well, keep your chin up, my friend. PC lives on the other side of the room and the remote is above my head. When I'm on the bed, reach up, bam, PC's on. Fun fact, I got some more pictures of my cat yesterday and posted in Discord. I did, I saw that. I didn't look too much at them, but I did indeed see you posted those. Oh. All right, guys, it is that time. We are going to raid Moonphased. They said hi earlier, so it seems fitting. Also, I wrote a story for a character in Discord for a character that I haven't drawn yet, which is kind of opposite. I did. I saw that too. That's pretty freaking cool, though. But guys, remember, St. Jude is coming up. Everybody get ready. Pick your days. Decide what days you're going to donate on. If not all of them, like you should, for the kids' chat. So we're going to be doing that here in just a couple weeks. I have a whole bunch of shit planned. So be ready. Get ready. Let's donate. Let's raise a shit ton of money for the kids, guys. We're going to do it. Also, check out the socials that... Ha! I did it first this time. Check out my socials, as well as copy and paste this raid message when we say hi to Moonphase. And remember, guys, Mom will be here tomorrow. Mom and I are going to do art tomorrow. So come hang out with me and Mom tomorrow. We're going to be doing some drawing and painting swaps. So it's going to be fun. And we'll see you then. Much love, guys. Have a great night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.